A few of the biggest shopping days of the year are just a few days away. Now, as people search for Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals, we're getting some recommendations from a financial advisor to avoid common spending traps. We're joined by Northwestern Mutual Financial Advisor Kian Ahern. Thanks for being here with us this morning.
Great to be here, Farah. Thanks for having me.
Of course, and we're having you back to talk this time about spending traps. What are some of the most common spending traps that we should avoid?
Yeah, there's a lot out there. This is my favorite time of the year with the holiday season, but it's important to not overspend. And so a couple of the big spending traps to really look for. One of the biggest is make sure that you're not spending just because something's on sale, right? Even if it's at a discount, you're still spending 100% of that discounted price. So make sure that it's on your list and it's something that you want to buy. Another big spending trap is relying too much on credit cards this holiday season. Right, according to the Northwestern Mutual Planning and Progress study, credit cards are the leading source of personal debt compared to any other source. And what you find is that a lot of the promotional cards, especially in-store cards, might have big discounts up front when you sign up. If you're at a box store, you're at checkout, you're like, oh, I can get 20% off.
Right.
But then you turn around and you're actually paying higher interest rates than almost any other kind of debt out there. So stay away from that and make sure you pay that off at the end of the month.
Okay, and what are some of the strategies people can do to avoid overspending altogether during the holidays?
Yeah, my personal favorite, and everybody knows about it, make a list, check it twice, know what you want to buy and who you're buying it for. It'll help you avoid those impulse purchases and you're not going to have regrets after clicking checkout. And
if people haven't done so already, how can they set a holiday budget?
Setting a holiday budget, it's funny because it's not a whole lot different than just setting a normal monthly budget, right? So you want to just think, hey, what's my income for the month? What are my necessity expenses? And then just categorize those extra holiday related expenses, whether it's travel or gift buying, and figure out how much free cash flow you have, save first, right? And then figure out how to work those spending in. And don't be afraid to spread that out over a couple months rather than trying to do it all in one.
Okay. Do you have any tips on how to trim costs when people are out there besides trimming the tree? We want to trim costs.
Oh yeah, trimming
holidays.
costs is important, especially this year, right, as prices are going up. So one great way to trim costs that I think is oftentimes overlooked is just the value of a homemade gift, right? They're oftentimes the most memorable and most meaningful, and they cost way less than going to a big store and spending a lot of money. So those homemade gifts are a great way to keep those costs low.
Yeah, maybe printing out a nice photo and getting a frame.
Yeah.
The frame might cost you 10 to 20 bucks, but you have that nice memory.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Keep that in mind. All right, Kian Ahern with Northwestern Mutual. Thanks so much for being with us.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.